everybody to the show. I am so excited about bringing on my guest today. I'm so excited. We're going to have a great show. We're live on Facebook, so hi to everybody out there. Like us and follow us. We will share the show later on. I want to introduce, I've been dying to talk to this woman that is next to me right now for the longest time. I have with me Nitro Musler, and she's a proud member of BACA. Now, BACA stands for Bikers Against Child Abuse. And you also do all their PR. First of all, I want to thank you for what you guys do. Okay, I have to say that. And then I want you to tell everybody a little bit about yourself and what they do. Go ahead.
Okay. I am 68 years old. I've been married for 44 years. I have 3 kids, 6 grandkids, and 2 great-grandkids. And I am just a stay-at-home wife and mom and grandma and all the other tools.
How did you get involved with this?
I was doing an event for Semper Fi. I'm Vets, Pets, and Kids because our veterans make it possible for what we do. And children and animals, the 2 things in this world that give us unconditional love, are abused the worst. And I happened to notice somebody with the back patch on. And I went over and asked him what it was about. And that was 18 years ago. And I can't see doing anything else.
Now, this is a 501c3 nonprofit international. You are been doing this for 31 years, 22 countries, 45 states. Now, we want you to go up onto their website because what we're doing here is getting the word out about this. This is for the children that get abused. And you can go to their website, which is BACA for Bikers Against Child Abuse, so BACAworld.org.
Yes.
Okay, and you can go up there and you can check them out, but you can also see where their the chapters are, and maybe you want to get involved somehow, some way. So, okay, first of all, I want to know what you all do for the children.
Well, we try to give them their lives back. They're terrified when we come up to them to introduce them to their new family, which is us. And, you know, they don't deserve to live in fear. Enough is enough. We go to court with them to help them stand tall, to give their impact statement.
I want a biker standing next to me.
Me too.
If I need to go to court, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, go
Absolutely.
That's a wonderful thing.
And if there's a threat to them, you know, we'll camp out on their lawn. Whether it's 1 day, 7 days, 30 days around the clock. My BACA brothers and sisters will take that time to do that.
Now, here's the thing, folks. I got to listen to this because bikers, you know, a lot of people think, oh my God, you know, because some of them might look a little gnarly, and that's okay. Because they're actually, the more gnarly, the better they probably are inside, right?
We have some good-looking ones,
Well,
like us.
Yeah, like you. Look at her. So, okay, very good. Thank you for that. So, first of all, you want to talk a little bit about the criteria for joining and what it is. They obviously, do they have to be a biker to join?
Yes.
Okay,
You have
so
to have
listen
a
up, everyone.
motorcycle or access to a motorcycle.
Okay.
And because of the word Bikers Against Child Abuse, we can't have cars, you know, things like that.
Right.
And we go through extensive training. We need to make sure that you're the right fit for what we do. It is not easy. It's simple, but it's not easy.
What are some of the criteria that they need? Criteria.
We have FBI background checks, NCIC background checks to make sure that you have no crimes against kids. It could be a DUI and the kids were in the car and you didn't think about them. Domestic violence and kids were around witnessing it. You know, so we want to make sure you're a right fit and you're not thinking that we're going to go out and take care of the abusers. We do not do that. We are strictly for these children.
Now, you can go up onto the website, which is BACA for Bikers Against Child Abuse. BACA World or ORG, so world.org. And here's the thing. One of the things that is the criteria is you have to have a bike. Okay, that's number one. And a lot of people do. But what you want to do is look up this chapter and what they do for the children out there that are getting abused. These bikers are all there for them, to help them have a voice, help them be strong, help them get out of their situations that they're in.
Yes.
How do you find
absolutely.
out about them and I'm sorry, this is my own question, but, about the child, and how do you know that that child is abused? How does that happen? How do you
Well,
find out
I'm glad
about
you
that?
asked that. They have to call us, but they meaning the legal guardian. Whoever the legal guardian, even if it's DCS or whoever has to call us. We've had kids call us, but we have to ask them, for their parents and stuff like that to call us. Then when that happens, then our child liaison and some members will go to the house to make sure it's a legitimate case. We get some that call us up and they're going through a divorce and they want us to do something to their, no, we don't do that.
Mhm.
Or they try to use their kids to get back at their spouse. We don't do that. It has to be a documented case. Police report, therapist report, hospital report.
Now, you asked me to ask you this question. Does anyone get paid?
I always say no, but the other part of me says yes because our paycheck is in our hearts. There is no amount of money that you can give me that could complement what we do for these kids to put a smile on their face. That's our paycheck.
So you are there to make sure that child is safe,
Absolutely.
right?
Yep.
And is comfortable,
Yes.
right? No longer in fear,
Correct.
okay? And you say that, asked me to ask you this, what if there's threats to a child?
That's what we call a level 2, where cleared members and supporters will go and stand guard at the house if there's a threat. There's a lot of threats because the perpetrator family members don't want the child to go to court. So they're going to try to intimidate them. You're not going to intimidate us.
You can't.
No.
Especially when you got those beautiful bikers that are standing right there next to
That's
them. And you know what? If you've got someone I'm telling you, it could be very intimidating for the person that's trying to get to the child. The child, it's easier to intimidate, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because they're just children. They're beautiful. We're all
They're
beautiful
gifts.
people, but
Yeah.
children they're hurt so badly, and I love what you do, and I thank you for being here to tell everybody about it, because people, we want you to go up onto their website, which is BACAworld.org, and there also is a phone number that you can call too, which is 877-235-7268. But the best thing to do is go up on to their website. They are the only organization in the world that does anything like this. So thank you for what you do.
Thank you.
So are you looking for funds?
Yes, our funds, we pay for therapy. There's a lot of these families that don't have insurance or they don't have enough. And we also put on 2 huge parties for the kids, a summer party and a winter party, so that they can come with other children who have been traumatized too, and they can be kids. And we wear our sunglasses because we have tears in our eyes. Watching them just be kids again. And that's what the funds are for, and then the stuff that we give them.
Really quickly, tell them why you do this.
Been there, can't change it. I do it because, and my brothers and sisters, because we love to ride, but we ride for a reason. And these kids are worth it.
I love that you just said that. They are the only ones in the world that does anything like this. They're protecting the children that get abused, and there's a lot of them out there that do. They've been doing this for 31 years. If you're a legal guardian and you know somebody a child that is getting abused, please go up. This is what networking is all about. Whether it's you or someone that you please tell them about this. We're trying to get the word out about it. You can go to their website. It's BACA World for Bikers Against Child Abuse. Again, BACAworld.org, or you can call 877-235-7268.